What's up?
Hello.
A familiar face
Krennic.
is what we have here today, and I know that we've seen.
Season 2 and/or Krennic is here.
Yeah, we're just like we're leading into it. We're getting a little hyped.
We're getting the U.S. Was it weekly? What's the entertainment? Entertainment Weekly. We're getting the Entertainment Weekly behind the scenes photo shoots.
first time scoop.
First time.
Very
Scoop.
excited. So we've seen Krennic a lot on this channel. This deck list is not that much different from what it was.
Why fix what isn't broken?
We haven't played it since the third set came out, though, so I figured it deserves a shot at this meta because I think it is well positioned against a lot of the decks. That's just my thought. If that's the case, we'll find out today. So I'll just point out a few of the cards that have changed or been slotted into the deck. The first one is Perilous Position.
Solves the.
What do I need to say about Perilous Position?
It solves the Phantom problem.
Solves the Phantom, and it's just like really good.
That was it. Like when we were doing the gauntlet with the Krennic deck would often just lose to a Phantom.
Just straight lose to it, yeah. And even if it's not killing the Phantom, if it's tapping a Phantom and it's got experience counters on it, that's fine. If it's Perilous Position on Sabine, that's great. Yeah. Perilous Position on almost any problem unit, that's great.
Any of these control decks that have the ability to gain life, if you just use Perilous Position to negate an early drop, and minimize the damage that it does, I think it's well worth it.
Because before it was like make an opening was the answer, right? And make an opening is not that good into other stuff that's not killing. It's probably just going to gain you 2 life, maybe 4 life, essentially. If you're -2/-2, a Perilous Position can be a lot of life gain over the course of several turns, right? And you're not to mention it exhausts the unit. It can kill problem stuff. It's just a very good card. I think it's amazing in Krennic. The other card I'm adding is the Devastating Gunship. This is just a really good ECL target. It can 2-for-1 space pretty frequently, probably against the Django decks especially. So we got 2 of those in there. I was playing around with 3, but maybe don't need 3 of that. We'll see how good it is. I mean, you definitely want to see it against Django. You want to have it ready for it, and you might not if there's only 2 copies of it. So
the thing I like Devastating Gunship. The thing I'm skeptical of Devastating Gunship is its ability to deploy in a timely fashion in non-Dooku decks.
At least you have resupply and the Super Laser in this deck, so you're ramping up to it.
I feel like Dooku was like a miss overall in design because a lot of these cards are taxed because for Dooku.
Yeah.
And so then they're priced out of range of non-Dooku decks, and then Dooku himself is slightly too clunky to be like efficient, right?
So this sounds good on paper, but it might not work in practice.
If this was a 4 for a 3/5 and there was no way to discount it, then I think the card is really good. I mean, but what's like substantially what's the difference between it and like Azatuk Gunship then, right? I think it's like very similar, like, you know. So
and also the Calculating Magna Guard, which essentially is just slotting in for the Phase 2 Dark Trooper. I never was a huge fan of that guy. He just ended up playing like he was the Stormtrooper 3/3 taunt most of the block guy. His ability was relevant when you could like timely him into something.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. But Calculating Magna Guard being a 3/4, it just feels better.
Yeah, and you have
on average,
you've got more control over his like when defeated clause.
Yeah, like he doesn't always have taunt. Like going into a turn, that could be a problem because sometimes you want a taunt going into another turn, and he doesn't really have that for the first action. So if that is relevant, we just have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, he's got a big butt, and sometimes that's all you really want. Steadfast Battalion is back in a big way. He kills like every problem hero on deploy with the ECL. I'm only playing 2 in here. Opting for a Gideon as the one of in that last slot. It could probably be 3 battalions. You probably just always want to have a battalion as an option. When you hit 5 resources, that's what Krennic used to be, especially in set 1.
It was very difficult to overcome for a lot of decks. I mean, that was kind of like what lost the game versus the Sabine decks was the 1-2 punch of Krennic being deployed and the ECL. Like if you hit the ramp, that Krennic came out on the next turn, and then Steadfast Battalion.
It's just like
so it would like Battalion would like kill Sabine and trample damage over, and then Krennic would get in for damage, and then get some healing going. And at that point, you were behind the 8-ball with Sabine. So
the rest is pretty standard: 3 vigilance, power of the dark side. You got your Dr. Pershing. Dr. Pershing's crazy. We're not playing the client in here. I don't think the client really fits with the Krennic game plan as much as it did with the boss, for instance.
So yeah, I'm there were a lot of people who were like worried about the client design wise. I think with Bosk, it's egregious, but in every other control shell, the client. I mean, I think this card has like certainly helps rein in the client. I think, in my opinion, because you can just like tap them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you are playing a control deck, you don't care about the client because like your win con is going to be milling the other control deck.
Yeah. Which I'll talk about real quick. The sideboard has 1 restock for the other control decks. 2 Rivals Fall, just in case you run into like other heroes that you have problems. I could see Cad Bane being hard to like answer immediately. Yeah. Rivals Fall just answers them. 2 Super Laser Blasts, 2 Relentless for the control matchup, and then 3 repairs for the Sabine matchup. I think that probably helps a lot.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get into it.
All right. I've got Quinlan. I got Django. Let's start with Django. Let's start with Django. Let's see. Let's see how the Django. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if Django's got the sauce versus control decks.
Because this is like
presumably the blue-green. I know Kira was like way more popular.
I do understand how Kira into this meta could be better than Krennic, maybe. The thing is, like, Krennic's ability is just so good against pings that, like, the Quinlan deck's doing and the Cad Bane's deck's doing. And, like, first turn...
There might be, like, an argument for just, like, a straight... Instead of, like, the blue-green control shell, you do, like, a green Krennic dudes plan. Because, I think you could. Against, like, Cad Bane, they're just giving you free damage on your guy.
Yeah, I was thinking that, too. But I wanted to, like, just kind of retool the existing Krennic because it's, like, it's proven itself. Yeah. But I think there is a Krennic dudes plan out there somewhere, where you just really lean into the damage. I mean, you could play grit guys, you could play like Bloodsport and shit if you wanted to get cute with it.
Yeah, you could do like a blue-red Krennic.
Blue-red Krennic would be really interesting, right? Yeah. I think that'd be a fun deck. I don't know if it's like good. The thing is, we were thinking about, you know, what's good in a Star Wars meta deck. You play all the best stuff you can for the cost it is in your deck, and your best answers for the cost they are. Krennic has always done that already. Just playing the good stuff. He doesn't have to worry about trait synergies or anything like that.
Right.
Which is why I could play the Magna Guard instead of the Phase Trooper.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Imperial synergies.
Yeah, I do need to shuffle a lot, so I'm not clumping.
I'm looking forward to the next set. It looks like some of the sequel characters that didn't have cards that were like missing with BB-8.
Babu Frick?
Babu Frick.
Our favorite character.
Every time Babu Frick is not on the screen, I'm asking, where's Babu Frick?
Are they going to blow up Chewbacca in the new set?
They're going to pretend to blow up Chewbacca.
Perhaps the dumbest moment in that whole movie.
And there's a string of them.
There's a lot of them. 12.
That's why I'm forever 9 is worse than 8. I know there are people.
It's 100% worse.
There are people who've like made it their identity to hate The Last Jedi. But 9 is a worse movie. Just period.
Let the prime flow through you. Think it will. Appreciate it. 5 months. 9 is actually unintelligible as a film, not even the lore aspect. It really, the plot doesn't make sense. You're right.
Yeah.
It's just silly.
It's like my beef with the first Michael Bay Transformers film. All of the action of like the first half of the Transformers film revolves around having to find the map to the fucking whatever it is, the Allspark, some garbage, whatever the cube thing is. And then by the time the Decepticons find out where the cube thing is, the government shows up and takes Spike and crew to the big cube thing.
Yeah, like what the hell?
You just take initiative?
Yeah.
I will play a D-Star.
Okay.
And then I'll pass. Oh. I know how you win the game with this deck. especially in a matchup like this. Don't really like episode 8 from a creative standpoint, but at least it's a sound film, and if it wasn't Star Wars, it does some great cinema. Yeah, I think that's the big bulk. The when you distill down people who aren't just like hating on.
When do you see all super laser tech into this guy?
Sure. I will play the P-38.
Take initiative.
I will pass. When you distill down the arguments from the people who don't complain about woke movies about episode 8, a lot of it is that it breaks the rules of Star Wars, right? You've got 7 movies worth. The thing that everybody was fine with, even though it was a rehash more or less of A New Hope with The Force Awakens, is that it felt like Star Wars, like almost to a fault.
Yeah, it was like it was certainly like a Frankenstein's monster constructed of Star Wars ideas.
Yeah.
Right?
And then episode 8 is like doing everything in its power to break many of the rules that we have seen about Star Wars, because wisely, in my opinion, Rian Johnson realizes, oh, if we just keep doing this forever, like we're at a creative dead end. Yeah. We have to do something different, right? Now it very much feels like a first draft, right? And I think that's if you break it down on like a movie level, that's where it starts falling apart. So,
wait, you resourcing something?
I did. You've.
I resupplied. Yeah. All right, I'll play this gunship and defeat that starfighter.
Okay.
What would you like to do with damage?
I'm sorry. This is
to my grit man.
No, I would not like to. I would like to play this triple dark raid.
I'll deploy Krennic.
I'm sorry. I'm playing triple dark. Right. I've not resolved my triple dark raid, sir.
Just wanted to play Krennic.
Okay. No, Ruthless Raider it is. So 2 to you, 2 to base.
Krennic.
I'm sorry, I have to pay 1 for the Ruthless Raider. So we can Tarkin Town this thing to pieces now.
I'll hit you for 2.
Okay. I will hit you for 4.
Take initiative.
I will pass. This returns to hand. Okay.
Hit for 2.
I am going to deploy Django.
Power of the dark side.
I should have seen that coming. I'll play an ISB agent. And sure, I'll show you swoop down and damage Krennic.
Oh baby. I'll take initiative.
I'll pass. Oh man, I think I instantly win the game on the spot if last turn I had that card in my hand.
Vader. I think I just get this Pershing.
Okay.
And then ambush.
Alright. I'm gonna Ruthless Raider. I'll do 2 to Krennic and 2 to your base, and then I'll Django and tap Krennic.
2 to base. I'll take initiative.
Okay, pass.
I'll hit you for 6.
Okay. I'm going to play a. Ooh. I'll play a Lurking TIE Phantom.
I'll hit you. Well, I'll play Snoke.
We'll move on to the next game.
Okay. Okay.
I needed. What I needed was like a mid game. Actually, what I needed was an early game. I was not thrilled about playing the Death Star Stormtrooper, but my hand had a Fet's Fire Spray in it. I was like, okay, the way I win this game is Fet's Fire Spray, right?
Yeah.
And then I drew another Fet's Fire Spray and a Ruthless Raider, and then a triple Dark Raid into a Ruthless Raider. And then I didn't have anything like in the 3 slot that really would have taken it home.
Negative guards out. I keep in.
I think
Fell the Dragon.
Put all this stuff on.
Steadfast is a little worse against you, but it does kill Django. I could see needing repairs, but yeah, repair's pretty good. Because I can like heal away from a Tarkin town too, like you did to my gunship. Get Death Trooper out. And the Gideon. I'll try that.
There's only 2 Death Star Stormtroopers in here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I need another OP tournament to pop.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
More datas. Different
3,
lists.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There probably is a better Django list now. But that one's pretty good.
You got an 11 card sideboard over here, buddy.
Maybe one card was not put back. Or maybe one was in Cad Bane's sideboard or something. I don't know. We mixed up so much stuff, man.
Illegal sideboard.
It's fine. You didn't have to say anything. We could have gotten away with it.
Yeah, well. Tired of getting beat up in the comments over stupid, you're my only hope.
It's over now. You don't have to play Yoda ever again.
We'll see if there's so many pre-Vizsla experts as there are Yoda experts.
Tomorrow pre-Vizsla?
Yes. Tomorrow my plan is to play the Rizzler.
The Vizsler.
The Vizsler. I'll take a shot. Okay. Right. Crafty Smuggler.
Person.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Play a 7th Fleet Defender.
Super laser tech.
I'll fight Pershing with Crafty Smuggler.
I'll ping the super laser tech.
Okay. I'll Tarkin Town Pershing.
Okay. Take initiative.
Oh, I could have tapped Pershing with Django when I attacked him with Crafty Smuggler.
That is true.
So the card goes back.
Okay.
Yeah. Much better play.
Okay.
YouTube comments would rightfully be pointing that out. So yes, I probably should have teed off with that. I forgot about Django's ability there. I forgot you can just attack somebody to deal damage to them instead of just having to use actual ping. Okay.
That was probably a misplay on my part then. I could have started with easy, or I could have started with Pershing ping himself.
Yeah.
You know, and then Crafty Smuggler attacking into him doesn't. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
We're trying to get too cutesy there.
Yeah. All right, so now let's go ahead and attack there.
Okay. I'll hit you for 3.
Krennic.
Okay. I am going to surprise strike Crafty Smuggler into Krennic for 5, and then I'll Django and tap him.
Play the gunship and defeat.
I will deploy.
You have 4 still.
Oh, yeah. I'll play the Silencer.
I'll take initiative.
Pass. Yeah. It reminds me of when I played Cad Bane in Limited. My opponent was playing Jin, and so I'm like, deal damage, and he's like, okay, well, buff a guy. And I'm like, oh.
Yep. I'm gonna Vigilance. I'll shield Krennic and defeat the tie.
TDR. Blast the shield.
It is ready.
Yeah, blast the shield off Krennic.
All right, well, we'll get Krennic in there for 3.
I'll deploy Django.
I'll let you have for 3.
Django kill Krennic.
I'll take initiative.
Persuader hits you for 6. Pass.
Persuader back to hand.
Yeah.
Vader.
Yeah.
Itsy boy. Pershing.
Play Fet's Fire Spray.
Hit you for 3.
Attack you for 5.
Take initiative.
Pass.
I'll power the dark side.
GDR. Raider to your base, tap Vader.
Okay. 2 to base, 2 to Vader. I'm gonna ping the gunship and draw.
Attack you for 4.
I'll take initiative. Oh, that's a TDR, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll attack you for 3 or 4.
Okay.
Or 5.
Play a Lurking Typhoon.
All perilous position.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Okay. Pass.
Palpatine, 2 to Vader. I need 4 for the gunship. 4 to the gunship. I could, like, tap with Django there.
Play a Walker. I'll discard the Super Laser Blast.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
I'll ping on Pershing. Draw. Pass.
I'm going to Raider. We'll tap the Reinforcement Walker and 2 to your base.
2 to base. Okay. I'll ECL Death Trooper to itself 2 to Palpatine, and then ambush for 4.
I'll play a Lurking TIE Phantom.
Play Timely for Inferno 4 into the tie. Let's keep these on top.
I'll take initiative.
Okay, what's up, Nilrim? I'll ping on Pershing and draw. And yes.
I guess I'll resource nothing. I'll P38 and tap the reinforcement locker.
Oh, Perilous.
Okay. P38 and kill Inferno 4.
Null Vigilance. I'll heal 5 and defeat.
Okay. I'll ping Pershing. I will take initiative.
I'll Pershing ping there. And draw. And pass.
Change of heart on the reinforcement walker.
I guess I'll take down it.
Hit you for 3 with the P38.
Play. Can't play that. Play. The gunship. Defeat.
Oh, I've not used Django yet. I'll ping Pershing and tap him. I'll play the TIE Advanced and buff the gunship. Sorry, the Ruthless Raider.
I'll take initiative.
I'll hit you for 6.
For 4?
For 4. Hit you for 4.
Okay.
Pass. Yeah, there's one change of heart in the sideboard. Resource nothing.
So it is a 4/6 for now.
That's correct, yeah.
I guess I play Snook. Okay.
4 open.
4 open.
Okay, so this is now 2 power. ISB agent, show you a breaking in and smoke. Pershing there. I don't have to use Django there.
Salicious Crumb.
Fire spray.
Okay, I guess I'm dead.
Yeah. Breaking in.
Yep.
If you had Fill the Dragon there,
I did.
I couldn't just run fire spray into it, so. But I felt like I had enough meaningful actions to take that I could stall until maybe you jumped the gun there. That was a fucking hard fought.
Yeah, I think
I was like, in my head.
I should have been laying around that. You're right.
In my head, I was like, I like was calling the plays and making myself more mad because you were playing the things that I knew you were gonna play.
Just Krennic,
and I was just like, this son of a bitch gonna play Vader on 7. You played Vader on 7. I was like, son of a bitch.
That's just Krennic.
And then you kept doing that, and I was like trying to not get Giga tilted, but I somehow managed to get enough damage on your base.
It was the million triple dark raids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Into Ruthless Raiders every time. That will do it.
It's honestly it's the Ruthless Raiders.
Yeah, it's the Ruthless Raiders
because
I can't really cleanly answer.
They don't die to removal.
Yeah.
Like they just don't.
I need Space Death Trooper to be able to answer them.
I also think the Palpatine was like a 3-for-1 or something, which made up for the fact that you drew like 1,000 cards off of Pershing. Because I kept the reinforcement order from literally doing anything, like the whole time. This deck is at least capable of not deploying threats that you can't timely intervention the Walker into. Because like when you can timely intervention the Walker and it's like gain 6 and take something off the board in the same turn.
Yeah,
it's just like the game is over.
Okay. That's a mulligan.
Can't resource those. Can resource that.
I'll say the gunship's been a little more awkward than I thought it was going to be. It is pretty good at killing a lot of stuff, though. Even if I'm just like playing it to kill a thing and have a body in space, I guess that's pretty good. It's just like, I wish you can contest Ruthless Raider in any way, any meaningful way.
Yeah, it's like just not sized for that.
Yeah.
If you get like Death Trooper, the damage to it would get better.
Okay. Perfect.
Crafty Smuggler.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Barrels.
Confederate Tri-Fighter.
Ping.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
TDR. Actually wanted I wanted to hit the Phantom Tie there. So I guess I'll get this Elite P38. I have a Fetz Fire Spray, but I don't actually think it's, and I'll, yeah, Django and tap there. I had a Fetz Fire Spray in there, but I actually think denying the card there is more valuable than just 5 damage, so.
I'm going to Perilous on this guy.
Okay. I'll hit you for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass. P38's gonna. Actually, is it Tarkentown? Do I like Tarkentown into the inevitable other cards? Whatever. Let's get him out of there. Let's Tarkentown him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not playing entrenched in this Krennic build. I don't think it's really an entrenched type of a Krennic.
What do you resource here? What do you resource here? Man, I guess it's that.
Oh, you're up first, never mind. Ignore me.
Ignore me. I'll deploy a Crafty Smuggler.
Krennic.
I will P38 and exhaust Krennic. Exhausted.
Well, Overwhelming Barrage. So 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield.
Okay. I'll do the damage to Krennic. Alright, now, is it worth deploying Django here? No, I take initiative.
Okay, pass.
Is it worth running Crafty Smuggler into Krennic here? I think the answer is a Ruthless Raider, and we'll tap Krennic.
Okay, I'll ECL the Steadfast into the Smuggler.
Sure.
Overwhelming for 5. I need to 2 damage from the thing too. Okay.
Django, kill Krennic. Die the Smuggler on the die to the battalion on the next turn. Keep Django in reserve. I actually think it's fine because that's like the bulk of your life gain. I'll deploy Django. Django will fight Krennic.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Reader. Let's get Pershing.
Fire spray.
Okay. Attack you for 6.
Hit you for 5.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 4. Pass.
Okay. I'll power the dark side.
I will choose the Raider. I'll do 2 damage to your base and 2 damage to Vader and tap Vader. And then I'll Palpatine. We'll smoke the battalion for 3. And then put 2 damage into Vader. Sorry, 3 damage into Vader, and I got 1 left over.
You only need 2 damage to Vader. Yeah, and 1 to.
Yeah. So 1 to Pershing then.
Well, Pershing himself.
Fire spray will hit you for 5.
Okay. I could. No. I'll take initiative.
Okay. Pass.
Walker.
No timely for it.
I don't have 1 in my hand.
Yeah.
I'll get 3. That'd be great.
Yeah. I have surprise strike to hit you for 9 with Palpatine.
Okay. Fine.
Post sideboard, this matchup seems really bad.
Because Change of Heart's also really, really bad too.
Yeah. Like the deck just like forces you into bad decisions, right?
Yeah.
It's like you have to play your big guys to win the game.
I don't know how I can make that better if I can. It's like this. This would have been pretty decent. I was just staring at a takedown in my hand, like
doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Doesn't kill the things you wanted to kill.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's the interesting thing about how narrow the removal is in the game, right?
You got the right thing at the right time. Yo!
Anonymous Gifter!
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Right. Try it against Quinlan there.
I feel like I just got beat worse by Quinlan, but
because like the removal is even worse against Quinlan.
And you get the hand disruption.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll try it.
We'll see. I think there's a reason why people aren't playing blue-green villainy
I guess
now.
so, yeah. It's not, I don't know. I thought it was going to be better than it is.
There's like a wish list of stuff that I want in the game. 1, stuff to keep the opponent from just going to the base all the time without fear of retribution.
Mm-hmm.
2, ways that punish just handy. Like Kylo Kylo's silencer is not enough, right? Like you need stuff that punishes hand D. You need like Wilt Leaf Leech, right? You need stuff where it's
that's because in Magic it was always very popular to have random hand discard, and Wilt Leaf Leech.
No, Magic did not have random discard.
Well, I mean, like
Magic, so like Hymn to Turok was random, but then they got rid of random discard forever.
But Wilt Leaf Leech doesn't play against
Ravenous Rats. Is like your opponent chooses a card and discards it, right?
Right.
Wilt Leaf Leech didn't stop Thoughtseize, but it stops stuff like Relentless Rats or Killigan's Command or like random stuff that makes them discard
like force throw.
Yeah, right. Your opponent force throws you, and you put like a Wilt Leaf Leech into play.
Yeah.
You give all your green and all your command creatures +1/+1 on all your heroes and creatures +1/+1.
Basically, if Cody had a one discard, he comes into play instead. Clause.
Yeah. And then another wish list thing is I should honestly make I think the first 2 or 3 turns. I wish I had an Excel spreadsheet explaining all of the 2 and 3 drops in the game about how they match up. I wish I had one of those that existed.
Yeah.
Because like anything, it's like before you design a 2-drop in the game from this point forward, please consult the spreadsheet, right? Crafty Smuggler, Battlefield Marine, Greedo. Now, some of these aren't really in play right now because the meta has shifted in such a way where like Greedo is actively kind of bad. But I wish I had like a way to know if something is worth playing. You plug it into the spreadsheet and it loses to 9 out of the top 10 2-drops.
Right.
Card's not worth playing. Get rid of it. It's gone. You rolled an 11?
Yeah.
I have rolled a 1.
I think I'd still take it because my first turn plays with like Inferno 4 and Pershing, and if you like
ping them, you're fine with it.
Yeah, you like ping Tarkin Town doesn't really work. Okay. Like, I wonder if the Krennic dude's plan has legs now. Thinking more about that.
Yeah, the game does appear to be like you have to be relatively forward. You have to have forward momentum.
Yeah. Because this deck is like, I want to hang around until I can play my stuff, but like in that matchup especially, you were just like playing
and it's like
stuff that I had to answer constantly even later in the game.
And it also is disrupting.
Like Triple Dark Raid especially was really horrible for me.
It's like anytime I Ruthless Raider and tap down something that can do like 5 or more damage to me.
Yeah.
And then it's constant. Like now the Ruthless Raider is demanding removal.
But if I answer it, then it's going to tap down something.
Yeah. All right. I am going to play R2D2. I will Quinlan and damage Pershing. And then R2 is going to discard Wrecker. I'm very tempted to hang on to Wrecker because I think he's not bad in the matchup. But he's out of here. And then I'm going to look at the top 3. Put a card into my hand, and the other 2. Put their other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. Okay. Who would you like to cut, sir?
It's fine. I'll take initiative.
I will pass.
I'm going to ping Pershing. Draw.
Okay. Is it worth it to Tarkin Town Pershing? Or do I just... I'm getting in there with R2D2. Tacky for 2.
I play Salacious Crumb.
He's crumb-believable. I am going to play the Falcon.
I'm going to play a Pershing. Delete this Pershing.
I will hit you for 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass. I'll pay to keep the Falcon around.
I'll take it down.
Value for 2.
Ping Pershing.
I will play Andor.
I'll take initiative.
I will pass.
Super laser tech.
Two open. So I'm not getting the thing. I'm not getting Steadfast Battalion.
You're not getting Steadfast Battalion. I'm gonna ping the super laser tech.
Sure.
And draw.
I'm gonna force throw you.
Well, something's getting exploded. I guess it will be. Okay. It's gonna be this here. Takedown.
I suppose I will explode Salacious Crumb. No sense in giving you any kind of like.
I'll play a Magna Guard.
Okay. Let's force 3 again.
A Rowan Barrage.
We'll explode the Magna Guard.
I'll. Guess you have to run. Or you feel like a third force throw, that sucks. I don't know, I'll run Krennic out.
Okay. Dare I ignore Krennic? Krennic heals for 2. I've got 8 showing. Shoot at 12. Let's hot shot Quinlan in for 5.
I'm gonna fight your.
Oh,
I'm gonna fight Quinlan.
Okay.
Heal 2.
Well, Andor definitely goes to base for 3.
Take initiative.
Do we trade Krennic off the table? Like, fight R2 into Krennic? Yeah. We'll take Krennic out. You restore 2 on the next turn with initiative anyway, so it's worth it there. All right, so pass. Quinlan will get favored here, I suppose, but
Vader.
No.
And Quinlan. Okay. And then the Inferno 4. Top, bottom.
Okay. Cassian into you for 3.
I'll ping Inferno 4.
R2 into you for 2.
Take initiative.
Falcon. Falcon for 3. Interceptor. Tarkin Town. No. Well, Tarkin Town Vader. Because you could overwhelm Barrage and like kill multiple things, so I think that's worth it there. Alright, and pass. Resource this.
I need like every card in my hand played at once to not die.
Pay to keep the Falcon around.
Alright. I mean, I'm just gonna die a surprise strike anyway, but I'll ECL, Death Trooper, ping, fight. He's fighting for 5. No, he's fighting for 4. No, okay. I can't, doesn't work. I die. I die.
Okay, I do have the surprise strike.
Yeah, I mean, I die. Ugh. This matchup feels worse than Django.
Because the units are like
They're
stickier.
really hard to kill, yeah.
Yeah. I blame the second set for making all these like 3/5s for 3.
Repair.
I'll tell you a card that an ability that I think they like you overpay for in this game. Grit.
Grit. Yeah.
Grit is an ability I think you overpay for on a card. First,
sure.
look at Bays. Look at Rugged Survivors. Rugged Survivors is it a 5-drop or a 6-drop? It's like crazy how expensive that is. Yeah, you pay through the nose for Grit in this game.
It's just so not good.
These.
Well, maybe I was wrong about Krennic. Maybe it's got dog shit. Maybe Iden is the better hero. Because at least you like have an impact on the deploy turn. Maybe like Iden Red. Is Iden Red a thing? That would be good.
I think these come in, but I don't think I worry about the other cards.
Just kill everything? Isn't that just Bosk? Yeah, it's just Bosk, huh?
Daring Raids could come out. Daring Raid is not good in this matchup. It's like a card that does actively nothing. There was somebody who commented on one of the videos talking about...
Am I having fun? No.
Somebody was talking about how double force throw they got giga tilted when they saw the double force throw.
I mean,
I'm going to apologize directly to that commenter
because you just did it.
Game.
Yeah.
It was
it's fucking awful, man.
It was a 2-for-1 both times.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. It was a 2-for-1 both times. It cost 1.
Yeah.
It cost 1. My opponent discarded a card and lost a unit.
Yeah,
the mono blue Yoda decks were playing force throw.
So uncivilized.
They were just playing it.
I mean, yeah, it's great for 3.
For 3,
yeah, it's amazing.
Like your opponent's never expecting it either. I'm sure against mono blue. You sit down against mono blue and you get force thrown.
Yeah, You know what card is not good? Avenger.
It's like, it's funny.
It is never saving me.
Yeah.
It's never doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. If you went back in time and talked about that.
I've never been a huge fan of Avenger, to be honest.
It's awkward.
It is awkward.
It like there's a very specific situation where it wins the game.
Yep.
Right. And that situation comes up fairly often. The situation is you have super laser blasted, they've played one thing, and then you Avenger, and you have essentially won the game. Am I taking crazy pills? Am I taking crazy pills? All right. I want every card. Like, every card in this deck is, like, genetically engineered
to be perfect.
To punish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will play R2.
I'll take it.
Pass. I wanted Plu Clune. Like, you know how insane Plu Clune is?
Yeah, I do know.
Because he's just like, with Quinlan.
Because he pings Krennic and then kills him.
Kills him.
Straight up.
Just kills him.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Super laser deck.
Ezra.
Ping my super laser deck.
R2, your base for 2.
Take initiative.
Pass.
All signs point to no.
Plu Clune? I don't give a shit. Plu Clune wanted me to say his name correctly. It's Coon?
Plo Koon.
There's no L on his last name?
No. Don't you have one in your hand? As a resource row?
He's a resource. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I don't care at all. Not at all. Couldn't be me.
Caring? No.
In fees? I don't care about that either. They're all glup shittos to me.
I'll deploy Krennic.
All right, do we just attack with Ezra here and see what happens? I think so.
It paid off for me a lot when I was doing that. So, yeah.
All right, Ezra's going to attack your base for 3. And top card, we'll just discard it. It's a Sabine unit. So. Rage bait far.
I'm gonna ECL Gideon into R2.
Okay.
I am going to give him experience.
Okay. He still dies to Tarkin Town, if that matters to you, right?
No.
No?
No.
No. Okay, well, I'm going to force through you.
That does matter to me. Well, fuck, man. I guess this is this repair.
I will choose Gideon.
I'll Fight Ezra.
Okay. I'm gonna Turkentown Gideon.
Take initiative.
I will play the Falcon. And then the Falcon's gonna attack you for 3. And then I'll pass. What the hell? We'll pay to keep the Falcon around.
All vigilance. I'll defeat Ezra and shield Krennic.
I'll play a red 3.
Hit you for 3.
I'll hit you for 4.
Take initiative.
I'm gonna deploy Quinlan. Quinlan's gonna pick up a gun! I'll hit you for 5. And then I'll pass. I'll pay to keep the Falcon. Oh, I'm sorry. It's another point because of the red 3. Pay to keep the Falcon around.
Little perilous position.
Okay.
The Quinlan.
I'm gonna Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Quinlan will ping off the shield, and then Poo Cloud. The Poo Cloud will take out Krennic.
I'll take down, I guess, red 3.
Okay. Falcon you for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass. Pay to keep the Falcon around.
Snook.
Doesn't
do anything.
Kills no one.
Yeah.
Hits you for 4. Hits you for 1.
1.
Hit you for 4.
Take initiative.
Fang fighter to get rid of the perilous position. And then shoot you with another gun.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Krennic
sucks.
Krennic sucks.
It's unplayable now. So I guess just keep playing
Red,
Sabine,
yellow.
Django, and Cad Bane forever. That's really
That's
fun.
the meta. That's the meta.
I think I'm pretty over this meta, man. I know that the meta is what we make it on our stream.
That's true.
But even looking at like PQs for the last like 2 or 3 weeks, the top 8s are all just this shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sick of it. Pretty over it. And I'm Quinlan's a cool deck. Actually, Quinlan gets cool points in the meta.
Yeah.
Django, fuck Django. Fuck Sabine.
No, wait, you're taking my job. I'm gonna be out of a job just to keep ranting like this. With no reason for me to be on the stream.
I'm taking over. We didn't even play against Sabine today, but I'm pretty sure Sabine beats Krennic's ass too, because I think Bright Hope and Yularen is horrible.
They will never die.
Yularen is horrendous for the deck. Yeah. Ugh. What do you even do? You can't play any fun deck. If you even think about having fun, just stay home. Don't even go to the tournament. Unless you guys are playing like a weekly thing.
Unless Django is fun.
And there's no, unless you like playing Django because you're a fucking sicko. Anyways, fun stream. Thanks for watching.
We're out of here.
We're back tomorrow with the Vizsla, and surely the pre-Vizsla will be the answer to all our concerns.
I think the Vizsla is going to get stomped on.
And it's going to win, and you guys can bring that to your PQs and farm wins with the pre-Vizsla, but you have to see the deck list tomorrow. Anyways, goodbye.